Though qualification does not matter, the winners come from a potpourri of educational backgrounds.
I'm Obungo Chinaza by name, the CEO and founder of the Autograph Designs. Basically what we do here is designs and printing for clients. We have like our department is divided into three: the autograph branding, autograph image, and autograph web. That's the three major things. Autograph branding sees all about the designing for brands and products. We ensure that we give packaging designs for our clients that make the product to sell well. That's our first major business. Secondly, autograph image. We believe that people like their images, so we do portrait painting for our clients who love artworks. During my school days, I had the interest in design work. I love aesthetic work, artworks, and designs. It's what I love doing. So I started being a freelance designer when I was in school. So I pick up jobs from clients. I show them my portfolio of what I do. So that's how this success story started. So when I graduated, I heard of this Intafact Hero Foundation, because I need to take the business to the next level, not just being a freelancer. So I have to source for funds. So my brother told me about it, of the Hero Kickstart Foundation. So I have to apply. I say, this is the opportunity I've been looking for. I need a fund to start up the business. So I went and logged into their site and downloaded the form and I applied. By God's grace, I made it, and I was able to get the fund to put up what you can see here today. We have plans like Alparafa Investments, Zobo Cola, Gerard, Eisen Sugar, Dynamic Teens Initiative, people like Verani Finishers. So these are my clients, and I love working with them. It's quite nice working with them. They enjoy our work. Like if you go to our portfolio and our website, you can see their client satisfaction, like their review. More can be said if you go to our website autograph.net/portfolio. You see our documented works and what we have done so far. So that we speak a lot. I vision to be the leading graphic design in Africa. It sounds crazy, but that's what I aim towards that. Towards not just Nigeria, but Africa, the leading graphic design company. So taking the business to the next level, I hope to expand beyond what I do now, employ more hands to take the business to the next level. I'm really grateful for Intafact for their kind gesture, considering giving back to the society. So it's very wonderful of them. to think of, because once you invest in an entrepreneur, it will have a multiplier effect. They will have to employ laborers. They have to employ, and this reduces the unemployment. So it's a wise decision from them. And not only that they funded the business, they also make sure that it was mentored, the business is being mentored to ensure that I move towards the right path, to ensure that the business plan that I wrote is being followed duly. So it's not just enough giving the entrepreneur, you ensure that you see that the money is properly used. So I appreciate them for such a kind gesture.
My name is Edom Thelma Chinemerem, CEO Thelren's Concept. I started this way back in Calabar, Cross River State, when I went for my youth service, 2014, 2015. That was where I attended an entrepreneurship school. After that, I had to undergo training on bag making and a little of footwear. Different trainings though, not from one source. Still within my service year, I was told about the Hero Kickstart Foundation. It being the first, I was like, it won't be a bad idea to try it. I filled the form online. I filled the form and submitted. Luckily for me, I was among the 120 that was picked out of 1,700 that actually applied, and it's been a wonderful experience so far. So with the help of Hero Kickstart Foundation, I was able to set up something I have been dreaming to achieve. I have been dreaming to have a company where I have my products that have my name, just like you hear Gucci, you hear Prada, you hear whatever name out there. Now this is our own Gucci. I'm trying to bring out our own Gucci in the name of Thelren's. I do contracts with Futo to get them with souvenir bags and all. Right now I'm currently working on Finca Microfinance Bank to produce about over 1,000 souvenir bags for them. Also, those who are actually waiting to produce their souvenir bags for them. I have a few of my products in Senegal. I have a few friends who have actually taken my products to Canada. I have a few who have taken my products to America and London. And they are really seriously impressed. When I go to market to buy my materials, the expression I get is, wow, a girl makes shoes? I say, yeah, is that a big deal? A girl can do anything she wants to do once she's good at it. So ladies are not limited to anything. The best thing Intafact did for me was to pay for the equipment. And I was glad when it was announced during the training session in Oka. If you emerge as our winner, we will pay the rent, we will pay for the equipment, and then give you your working capital. Immediately I heard that, I was like, what more am I looking for? Because I know what I have in mind. I know the dreams I want to achieve. I know the goals I have set for myself. So when that was announced, I was happy within me, and I prayed to be among their awardees, which finally I became one. And after the whole thing, they were able to pay for all the equipment. They paid for all the equipment. They paid the rent. They kept their promise as just the way they said it. It just went just the way they said it. And someone was like, wow, in Nigeria someone can actually say something without the popular I am. They are just straightforward, and the way they say it is the way they mean it. It's been a wonderful journey with Hero.
My name is Charles Wankwo. I'm from Anambra State. I'm a graduate of mechanical engineering. I'm a social entrepreneur, an innovator. I'm the founder and CEO of My Cecilia Technology. It's an enterprise that makes innovative and sustainable fabricated metal products for agro-processing industry, educational, and construction sectors mainly. Before emerging as one of the winners of Hero Kickstart awardees, actually I've completed my bachelor's education, done my youth service, and went further to do my graduate internship. For the passion I have for technology and furthering my career in engineering, instead of staying idle, not doing anything because I had no job to do, all I did was to get myself fixed up in a place where I was undergoing training in the business. Definitely it is in this Anambra State. And then the opportunity for the Hero Kickstart Entrepreneurship Competition came. I seized the opportunity, and by August 2016, which was last year precisely, I was fortunate to be among the 120 participants that were selected who were trained on managerial and capacity building training there at Nnamdi Azikiwe University. And I thank God that the dream which I had of bringing my career in engineering to reality became a success through intervention of Intafact Heroes Foundation. I must say that even when we've not done so many, but we have done remarkably enough in the business. We've recorded a good number of development of some products. Mentioned but few. The first happened to be an energy efficient palm fruit sterilizer that is for palm oil processing, and is a very innovative one that takes just little amount of fiber for the sterilizing process. Next was Gary processing machine, a very good one there that takes little amount of energy and not just making use of a very big generator, very one, and we still have the result. Compare with the counterpart machines that being operated with very big machines. That happened to be our second product we've done. And then behind me you can also see some of the products that we have done so far. Honestly, I must say that the empowerment, the fund we got from Intafact Heroes Foundation did marvelously in making our hope a reality. There is no way it's possible to see somebody who says he wants to establish a fabrication machine without actually the need for funds to acquire some of the equipment. Looking behind, it might look as things that were acquired with just 100,000, but I'll tell you the amount spent for putting this place. Everything you see behind here is the handwork of Intafact Heroes Foundation, nothing from any other source. Looking behind, you can see the 7.5 kilowatts generated there. The building itself, we have a paint spraying machine. There are other equipment there too, with the tools, the raw materials too for the work. And by my right towards the gate, there is an erection of a pole. They are all the handwork of Heroes Intafact Foundation. So And alongside with the mentoring, we are able to achieve a lot, making judicious use of this fund trusted into our hand to make this a big success now, and we are still hoping to achieve more than this. In this business, my vision is we'll be able to design, innovate and develop good machines that will help Nigeria and other countries in Africa to take the agro-processing far than where we are now. Honestly, I can't thank Intafact Heroes Foundation enough for placing me where I am today, because since then to date, if not for the intervention from Intafact, I don't know actually where I would have been. So I thank Intafact Heroes Foundation so much for making me to achieve this feat in the business.
Okay, I'm Dr. Okechukwu Eboluche. I'm an optometrist and ocularist. My company is Evolution Eye Clinic. I'm the senior optometrist here and the director. I got in contact with the Hero Intafact Kickstart, program online. At that moment, I was in India. I was in Hyderabad, India, on a scholarship by Commonwealth. Commonwealth Eye Health Consortium. So the life there was so monotonous. It was all about going to where I was doing my training, finish around 7:38, even after we started by 7, very different from what we do here, and we finished quite late. So most of the time after eating, I try to go to the internet to read. And being somebody who is conscious about improving myself, I typed entrepreneurship opportunities in Nigeria, and I just saw it on the internet pop up. And I told myself, why not? I read about it, and I decided to print out the form, applied, scanned it, and sent with my picture. In fact, the application was done from outside Nigeria. It's always been my vision to have my own eye clinic, and because I had that in mind, I started picking some items gradually over the years, the ones I could afford, and started stockpiling them, that one day I'll do that. And when this opportunity came, I just said, let me try, since I qualify, and within the states, where you ought to apply if you come from that state. And seriously, since I got that grant, it has helped me a lot to start off with the things I had, and the support from Hero. I was able to acquire some equipment that some eye clinics here do not have. It's been my selling point. I acquired an auto refractor, the one right behind me here. I got a tonometer, Perkins tonometer. It's somewhere within the clinic. Those are the two major equipment. The others helped me in incorporating my business and getting the other things necessary, stationery and the rest. And seriously, it has given me a big edge. It's been a big lift, honestly. Basically, most of the time I have two people under me. I have a receptionist and sales girl. She combines that for now. I have a colleague too that works with me, also covers me in my absence. She's an optometrist, Dr. Ifunanya Eze. She's right here. Good. Then I have contract staff, especially when I go for rural outreaches. Then I will also say that in the course of the Kickstart program, it wasn't just the funding. We were trained. We were taught a lot of things about starting up, financial management, how to put your statement right, how to market, and I've applied most of these things seriously, and it has helped me. I think most of my patients are happy, most of them, and I'm happy.